Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. And now for a moment of silence.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Coyotevision News. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Romeo, and here are your top stories. Young players step up for boys basketball.
Freshman authors take a stroll down the red carpet.
And AV Production 2 makes commercials for Glowfest and Anna Christmas Parade. Coyotevision News starts
now! Last year's JV players are this year's starters. Here's Dylan and Higgy with more on the youth movement for boys basketball.
This year, the Anna Coyotes are facing a big challenge with an all-new lineup, and they all have high expectations for upcoming district play.
Getting Noah Palshaw, he's a starting point guard for us. He's learning how to be vocal on the floor. Holy Gear's been stepping up. He had 18 points last night against Princeton, where he's starting to gain some confidence in that. Gavin Reno stepping up defensively. He's one of the best players in the district. Our big guys, Jackson Vandegrift, Jaden Katorian, Lucas Peacock, have all stepped up. They've all been thrown into the fire, so they're understanding how to prepare, which I think is the main thing.
For them, it's like adjusting to the varsity speed compared to JV.
Now they're starting and playing 25 to 30 minutes a game at the varsity level. That's a big jump.
Working on like late game situations and understanding like when to foul. Everyone embraces the moment, but sometimes you can tell that they're not sure of what, like, because they haven't been in that situation that much, so they're learning it game by game, and it's a process.
Freshman writers share unique visions for the hero's journey. Here's Martine and April with more on NHS Red Carpet event.
This year, the NHS members are helping to host the Red Carpet event, A Hero's Journey, a showing of the Freshmen's English Project.
Freshmen read the Odyssey. They study all of the trials and obstacles that Odysseus faces, and then they write their own journey.
In the project, we're supposed to come up with our own story, have an idea, basically a vision of what we wanted to happen. You could do anything because it was your story. You can go all out.
They did anything from making their own breakout EDU. Some students chose to create their own obstacle courses based off of their narratives. There were even students who designed and made video games.
I made a poster. It has Malcolm X, Biggie, Tupac, and Martin Luther King Jr. They were really powerful people that wanted to show that people with beef can come together.
The freshmen put on like movies, or they do like some Sphero ball stuff, and they come and they present it, and NHS hosts a dinner for the parents and the kids beforehand.
The effort put into the projects and hard work put into the preparations for the event made it a success.
We had a lot of community members show up to come and support the freshmen.
It was a good turnout, by the way. A lot of people came out to support, and then once we got to the red carpet event, a lot of people was in the library looking at stories, checking out everything people has created, and seeing all the pictures and stories and all the people that was working hard.
AV Production 2 makes commercials for Chamber of Commerce and enters UIL Film Competition for the very first time. Here's Josh and Hunter with more.
This is Anna High School's third year of the AV production program. In the first 2 years, AV created Coyotevision News and an annual film festival. This year, they are working to produce district videos on CTE and the other high school programs with new equipment, including a Sony FS7 4K video camera.
Our goal is to build a portfolio of products that the students can use to get into film schools, broadcast television schools, or even go right out and get a freelance video job. AV3 is a double block course, so students get to spend 96 minutes each day working towards building that portfolio. We're also partnering with district to do documentary pieces and promotional pieces on the high school and its different programs like fine arts and athletics. We've also recently formed a relationship with Chamber of Commerce.
This year, the Anna High School AV Production 2 classes are filming commercials for the Chamber of Commerce, including Go Fest and Christmas Parade.
We've been working on a few projects. One of them was National Night Out. I filmed that and cut something together to show the community. The other one was Glow Fest, and we just went for 2 or 3 hours and we just put the footage together to show the community exactly what happened.
It was very chaotic. We were really chasing action and trying to capture everything that we could, and it was very fast-paced. There was no second takes. There was all one take. If you messed up, that's it.
Students are able to get their hands on a broadcast grade camera, the Sony FS7.
The big camera that we have called the FS7, it has better quality, better exposure, and it's easier to work with.
Students learn to all of the manual settings with that. They also learn lighting and how to fine-tune the image with color correction and exposure correction. We also get into the sweetening of the soundtrack and using things like EQ in terms of more complex mixes.
The AV Production 2 class is also entering UIL short film competition for the first time.
The horror film has been shooting at a house just east of downtown. There's no power there, so we've had to actually bring a generator out there, and the entire thing is a set with lights and flags and marks and the whole nine. We even brought in a costume and makeup artist to help us with some of the effects.